No one could have guessed the horror that August the 22nd last year would bring through the Korbel family's door. Their cherished daughter's life taken from her by a gunman bent on murdering someone else. This much-loved 9-year-old killed in her nightie in her own home. Thomas Cashman, the man accused of firing that fatal shot, is convicted of her murder.
Now that is the tragic news about the murder of Olivia Pratt-Korbel by Thomas Cashman in Liverpool, who ran into a house with a gun and started indiscriminately firing. Right? And that's why he's been charged with murder. Not manslaughter, murder. He didn't care who he killed. And the tragedy is he murdered a young girl. Who the hell in the right mind would think, I know what, I'll show all the sympathy to the murderer and not the family of that poor child? I tell you who does, Decca Heggie. And why is he doing it? He's doing it because he thinks he's going to get into this murderous cousin's knickers. That's what it's all about. And listen carefully to what these recordings of Decca Heggie are saying. It's obvious. He's going to show support to this child murderer because he wants to get into this woman's knickers that he's talking to.
Nope, I don't actually think that. I actually think that it's a good thing that you love your family and that you've got sympathy for him, because if it was my brother, I would, because he didn't mean to kill the girl. Listen, I don't go by public opinion, I go by Decca Heggie's opinion, alright? Just do us a favour, stop feeling bad and be positive, okay? I'm an understanding person. You know what I mean? I'm an understanding person. Listen, if I when I get to know you and spend time with you and we become an item.
In other words, when he gets inside the knickers, I mean, just how desperate is he that he has to go and try to make a relationship with a woman he's never met and doesn't know? There's something warped about this man. Something very, very warped.
If I needed to use my platform to prove that he didn't mean to do it, I would. Do us a favour, Steph, give him my number and tell him if he wants to call me from prison, he can. Just tell him about us and stuff, tell him that we're together and just say that. Because I want him to have, I understand mental health and I understand his mindset and I understand that 40 years in prison, not getting out, getting treated the way he is.
Getting treated the way he is. I'll put that into intelligent English. Being treated the way he is. This poor man who indiscriminately started firing in a house with a gun where a child was, not caring who he'd kill. This poor man, according to Decca, is being treated badly by being put in prison for 40 years. Boo-hoo.
Needs positive people around him, so do that for me. Listen, I will do anything for you. When I care about someone, Steph, I've got your back 100%. I'll always have your back.
He certainly fancies about riding her back. Maybe when she's called him Daddy.
Call me Daddy. I wouldn't give a fuck what people think. Listen, I do not care. Right? I've got my own people. I'm good. But I'll care about you. I like you a lot. And I'll do anything that you want us. I'll be there for you every step of the way, no matter what. So and I know you love your cousin, and I love you for that. So you love your cousin. I'm going to accept him and take him in my life. But I understand anyway, it wasn't his fault. I walk in the prison with my microphone. Decca's here to take over. What you going to do? Babe, well, you might as well come to mine when we go to the prison, because I'm 45 minutes from Durham. So you might as well come to me, babe. I wouldn't be bothered anyway. I've fought some of the hardest men in Britain. I've been hit over the head with a baseball bat. I've had knives pulled out on me. Couldn't give a fuck. I'm a lunatic myself. I just don't want to go down that route because I've got a career. But if I have to, I've got... Trust me, babe, I've got 150 men behind me. That's all I'm going to say. But I'm not a gangster.
No, you're not a gangster. What you are, Decca, is an extremely sad desperate man who can't get it. No woman wants to touch you with a barge pole, do they? And you have to stoop to these levels to support a child murderer who didn't care whether he killed a child or not. That's why he'd be done for murder, not manslaughter. He didn't care. So to all his followers, there you go. If you want to follow that monstrosity, follow him. But Decca, right, Liverpool will not be welcoming to you. I very much doubt it. They will not be welcome to you if you come here again. So there we are, my lovelies. That's Decca Heggie for you.